All right, guys, welcome back. It's Abdallah here with even more Kirby Air Riders on Nintendo Switch 2. We got a lot of things going on. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do another 5-lap, and we're going to start doing the character-specific stuff. We started off with Lololo and Lalala, but we now have Taranza. And I feel that with Taranza, we have to attach sticky threads to the walls 4 times and go from there. I think, yeah, that's number 131. That's challenge number 131. It says attach to the wall 4 times and complete a lap. So let's just do 1 lap and see how that works. 4 times in a lap? Crazy. I don't know if I'm going to win, but we're going to give it a shot. Taranza, 4 sticky threads. If this is anything like Taranza in air ride mode, there's going to be a reticle and you press the A button in order to give yourself a boost and like pull yourself forward. I don't know. What's your deal? Did I do it? I did. It didn't look like it, but there was one time where I grabbed an edge, but I was like, I was spamming the A button next to the wall. So that totally worked. Easy. Way to go, Taranza. You did it. Excellent. Excellent. Taranza. Okay, this is it. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to jump back into Flower. We're going to choose Scarfy this time around. This guy. And we're going to do 4 laps. 4 laps at Scarfy. By doing 4 laps at Scarfy, we have to make sure that we don't get mad for 4 laps. It's as easy as that. Let's not get mad. I don't know what getting mad entails. How many hits do you have to take as Scarfy to become mad status? But let me get out of here and not have to deal with that. For 4 laps, don't get mad. Here we go, here we go. Do not get, oh, I get mad over here. Nope, he just turned around. What is that guy doing, man? Okay, 38. That's even sub 40. That's really good. All right, way to go, Scarfy. Way to not get mad. Oh gosh, that's very mad looking. Did that count? Just kidding. Boom. Way to go, little cutie. Excellent. So now we're gonna mess around with something with Starman. I mean, I'm a Mario kind of guy. I love Mario games. Starman is the official name of the superstar that you pick up and you get turn all rainbow and you run fast. So when I see the name Starman, I'm like, you couldn't come up with a different name? Because Mario was first and then Kirby came out. So I don't know. I got to do some jumps.
3, 2, 1, start.
I don't know how to do long jumps with this guy. Maybe it's the same thing as Susie? I don't know what a long jump is. Guys, we're gonna have to figure this out with Starman. Is that considered a long jump? Was that looked like a long jump? I don't know, man. Was that what? Was that it? Please tell me that was. Or was it just generically flying? I don't know what a long jump is with Starman. 2 long jumps, 2 seconds each. Number 146. What the heck? Perform jumps that last 2 seconds, 2 different times in a single race. Maybe we choose a different vehicle and a different level where I have like a huge jump in it. A long jump. Maybe the water one. Maybe if I do the Starman with a wing star, I can fly in the air for 2 seconds? I have no idea. Perform jumps that last 2 seconds 2 different times in a single race. I guess I'll just try to fly. I don't know, man. I don't know. That was not 2 seconds. Was that 2 seconds? I don't know. Trying over here. That looked very 2 second like. Why didn't, I don't know. Maybe I have to do it in a different way. This is the longest? I don't know. I actually have zero clue about that one for Starman specifically. We may have to pin that and then work on it later. Yeah, I don't have anything for Starman. Yeah, we gotta figure that one out. Okay, okay. So Starman, sure. Next up is going to be Rocky. We're gonna do a 1-lap race with Rocky as our character. And then Rocky's deal is going to be going through and doing a race without taking any damage more than 4 times. Yeah, so take damage less than 3 or less times. Let's take a look.
3, 2, 1, start!
Here's a Rocky, man. Rocky did not turn correctly. We're supposed to fly on that thing, man. Okay, great. Boom. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That feels so good. All right, Rocky. Remember we had an area that had perfect landings. We got to do that with Magalore now. I think it was in Crystal. Yeah, Crystal had 3 of them that we can do. So I'm going to do maybe like, let's just do 2 laps. And we're going to choose Magalore. Yeah, we're going to go Magalore. I'll do Wingstar. That should be good. And we're in. Winged Star. All right, here we go. Perfect landings.
2, 1, start!
Okay, I think that was 2 perfect landings. There we go. Perform 3 perfect landings in a single race. Simple. Maybe that level is good for Starman. I'm looking at it now. I might do Crystal for that one. Okay, so that one's Magalore. We finished that one. Pretty easy. Okay, maybe Crystal. I'm going to type that down when we go back to it. Okay, perfect. Look at this right now. 131 out of 150. We are so close. A lot of things happening over here. Okay, so here we are. We're going to have to go really hectic now. I'm going to have to go crazy amount of laps, crazy amount of items. Let's see. All possible items can appear. We're going to go... we're not going to do 99, but we're going to do it for the sake of doing it. Magalore, Winged Star. Give me something that I like. I like Chariot. chasing after someone. We need to be the Roach. And we're going to choose our... Yeah, we're going to choose our teammates. These guys are going to be all hectic. We're going to go insane amount. And we're going to go. Here we go. This is it. This is the craziest thing we're doing right now. 99 laps. I'm not going to do them all, but we need to steal items. And I have to hit people with stuff once the items pop up. Did I do items on? I don't see anything over here. Hold on. Did I miss that? Okay, let me just double check. There should be items on. Didn't seem that way really quick. Rules. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we need many items. And then the item restrictions is all items. That was the one thing I forgot to do. I said, I want all the items, but you got to turn them on. Here we go. So this is the craziest thing that we're doing right now. We're jumping in with every single item available to us. Bombs, we have to hit 2 riders with all sorts of bombs. I have to do quick spins with needles. I have to do the missile as it comes through. Let's see. That's a sensor bomb. Okay, jet, dude. I gotta go with jet. There we go. Hit 2 riders with kabooms in a single race. That's perfect. I got the jet. Let me see. I don't think I need freeze. I need UFO and flash and stuff like that. There's sleep. Good thing we don't have to put an opponent to sleep, man. That would have been terrible. I gotta get needle and do a spin attack. Hit riders with a sensor bomb. Okay, so we got sensor bomb and kaboom bomb. This is perfect. Just what I want. Oh, dude, if I got sword, we would have been set. I gotta swipe the same person with a sword. Cutter, there's no ability with cutter. Fire, there's no ability with fire for right now. Dude, I need something. Oh, that's the kaboom bomb. I have kaboom bomb. Ice? I got iced. Dude, I need needle. They're taking my stuff. Okay, I got the things. Freeze is good. Sleep is okay. All right, I'm gonna go backwards. Here's jet. Oh, sword. I gotta swipe the same person? Yeah! Swipe the same person with the sword ability. That's exactly it. Jet, I didn't really pass up a couple enemies, which I needed to do that. I need needle. I can't even get ahead of these guys, to be honest. I'm like doing my best lines. They're catching up. Dude, that's the first time I saw a wheel. Dude, how did I get sleep? This is the most hectic. What is this? Alright. I'm gonna dip backwards. And try to get something specific. Like needle. UFO has to pop up somewhere, right? If I'm so far behind. And missile too, yeah? Okay, sword I don't need. I gotta get away from everyone. Okay, there's wheel. It says cross the finish line with wheel. But you probably have to win the map with wheel. Which is nigh impossible. I saw flash. Did you guys see any missiles or anything like that? Oh, I think that was missile. There's the bomb power up. Oh, dude, I needed the bomb power up too, man. Dude, where's the stuff? Yeah, I'm really not trying to do 99 laps over here, but I also need the things. That's a missile. Did I overwrite it? Needle. No, dude, I needed needle. I didn't want to overwrite, man. There's just a lot, man. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait. We're gonna wait a little bit. We still need UFO. Oh, there's like the super. We have all the bombs. I haven't seen UFO yet. Hello? It seems to be dropping like in front of everyone. Okay, we got the sword power up. So now we're just, it's like we're literally fishing right now. Needle's what I needed. I think though, attack a rider while they're enlarged with the size up ability. That was perfect. We attack some people with Kaboom. Steal items 2 times in a single race. I forgot that I was trying to do that. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. There's nothing for plasma. I still need needle. Yeah, I don't need cutter. I don't need fire. Steel ball. Nah. There's needle. It's gone. Someone grabbed it? Yep. Oh, that's a missile. Missile! What do I gotta do with it? Hey! What do I have to blow people up with missile? There's missile again. No, this is not. No, missile is a copy ability with a square icon. Yeah, I gotta look around for it. Yeah, we have to do missile one more time. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. Copy abilities. I need missile for me. If I stay in the back, maybe missile will show up. I haven't seen what UFO looks like. Super bomb. Proxy bomb. No, I don't need plasma. Yeah, we're looking around, man. 999 right now. We almost have them all. Still need needle. That's a different kind of bomb. That's a ice. Nope. Fishing. That is some sort of missile attack. Yeah, this missile attack is not the missile power-up, where you turn into the missile and you literally blow someone up. That's not a thing. Sleep, cutter, wheel. Okay, I think it's good to end this right now because I don't see any other things. Jet's cool, but I just got overridden by sleep. All right, we're going to end it. We're going to end that and we're going to cash in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 off of that. I got DeRoche's thing. He's done. Let's take a look. We did the... I didn't do flash. I didn't do needle. I did the bombs, right? Didn't I do the bombs? Yeah, that's it. So now we have this battle chariot. Good. So look at this. 36. 136. I'm going to look at the rewards. Hit 2 riders at once with a sensor bomb. We did do that. And then we also had some newer stuff. Let's take a look. DeRoche. Attack a rider while they're larged up in size. And then I did do the sword one too, right? We did do sword. 2 kabooms. Wow, this is a lot, man. Set records with machines. We did that. So now we can go over to do something else in some other levels. Drill is also a thing. Wheel, finish with the wheel ability. No idea how we're going to do that. Yikes, man. Okay, let's take a breather off of that. We unlock the battle chariot. We have to go to Steam right now, and then we have to attack 2 riders with the battle chariot. So, yeah. Attack them with the battle chariot. Let's just jump in and, like, attack these guys. We'll leave the same crew. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. So it's just going around and around and around. I do have to fine-tune the items.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, is this not the battle chariot that I'm attacking people with? What is an attack? Yeah, like what constitutes an attack in the game? Because I'm doing the spin attack, and I'm sure I'm hitting a boatload of people, but that thing didn't even come up. I don't know. We're going to exit and find out if we got cashed in on that. We didn't get cashed in on that. Interesting. It says number 22, attack characters with the battle chariot. Finish after attacking 2 riders with it. Okay, so you have to finish. All right, that's fair. Watch. We're going to go 1 lap. In this. Because flower is where we're just... This is our stomping grounds, man. Wait, am I regular chariot or battle chariot? Hold on, hold on. No, I need to be... yeah, I didn't choose it correctly. My bad. Battle chariot.
Battle chariot!
Attack 2 riders and then finish. Oh, I'm so sorry. It does have to be in Steam. This is correct. This is correct. Let's take a look. It's in the level Steam. Battle chariot. Attack 2 riders and then finish. Very specific. Some of them are just like, do the attack. And then the other ones are like, do the attack and then finish. And then some of them are like, do the attack and then finish within this time or on this specific level. It's weird.
3, 2, 1, start!
Okay, I'm literally just spinning right now. In hopes that this counts towards something. Great. I spun around so fast. Come on, DeRoach. You got it. Please. Boom. Okay, excellent. I needed that snowflake decal. Great. Love that. All right, so likewise, what we're going to do right now is we're in that same boat of going over to the bull tank. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to go over to the shop. I don't own the bull tank right now, so I'm going to spend my miles and purchase it. Boom. So now I have the bull tank. Yay! Which is just something that you can get. We do have to go to Steam with the bull tank, and I need to do 5 quick spins with this one. I don't know if this one's going to necessarily hit riders with 5 quick spins. We'll give it a shot.
Bull tank!
Don't really need to be DeRoach. I love Starman. I still have to be Starman and figure out those jumps, but I don't think I'm going to be doing the jumps in this particular spot. 5 quick spins, and then hit riders with it. With the bull tank in Steam. And then Steam is done.
3, 2, 1, start! Needle!
Oh, I did 2 needle spins. I didn't even mean to. That's great. And then here's the quick spins with bull tank 5 times. That was a 2-for-1 I was not expecting, and I'm so glad. My gosh, needle's done. Great. And then that bull tank, so that means that Top Ride Steam is done as well. Woo-wee! We may have to take a look at and see where we're at on the rest of these challenges. Boom, boom. That's 2 more. There's literally only, what, 11 left? Holy moly, 11. Pass a rider by boosting with the jet copy ability. Oof. Okay, flow. Hit riders with quick spins 5 times and then finish a lap. All right, with the Shadow Star. In flow. I'm going to do a couple laps. We're going to go 3. And then we're going to go this. And remember, the the thing that we left pinned was the concept of using flow and jumping on those geysers from one to another. I couldn't figure that out. It seemed really difficult to do that. But anyway, I gotta do some spin attacks.
3, 2, 1, start!
There we go. Hit riders with quick spins 5 times and then finish a lap. Totally did that. So now it's like I got to do this like jump on a geyser thing. So I'll spend like 5 minutes on this. Did I not do that? I could have sworn. And then land on one? Okay, check this out. Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. You need a certain amount of speed to get it. That had to have been it, man. All right, let me finish. That's not the missile power-up. That had to have been it, man. I'm gonna be at that for like an hour, I promise you. If that didn't count, 8th place doesn't matter. Come on, 2. No, just 1. Oh no, that's bad for flow. Yikes. 5 quick spins with the star. That's done. Okay, we got that. So fun. Okay, so now we have to really fine tune what we're trying to do over here when there's only 10 left, right? Win without riding over any rotating panels. I tried that multiple times, didn't work out. Fly from a water column and land on another water column. Why are you doing this? Gain the copy missile 3 times. I think I've done that once, but shouldn't it say 1 out of 3? I don't know. There's a lot of things going on over here. Race over the dash zone 5 times in mountain. I'll do like a 5 lap in mountain, and then we'll call it. And then I want to look at item switch again. Let's see. Item restrictions. Items that can harm players won't appear. Safety items? Sure. I don't know if that's going to be anything different, but let's do it.
Winged star.
Wingstar? No, because I'm trying to land on the other thing. I'm not trying to fly in this one. So let's just do regular chariot.
Chariot.
And let's go. Okay, we're just gonna do a 5 lap on this with the level 9 CPUs. See what happens. I could get jet. I could get flash. I don't really know what this item switch is right now, so we're gonna find out.
3, 2, 1, start!
Drill is over here. I have to use drill like 5 times. That's not bad. I don't need needle. Or fire. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anything over here. Drill? I don't think a 5-lap race is going to do it. It probably has to be like a 10-lap race because we have to get that on every other lap, it seems. Yeah, so I don't think that this is going to be a thing. And I think I need to be DeRoach so I can steal some stuff. Because I needed drill, and then dude just took it. Here's the receding tide. And then if this is the last lap, I don't think that the receding tide's going to be there. And I think that the rubber banding in this game is pretty bad. Like, I can't even get farther enough to do something. Okay, dude, I went backwards for some of those, admittedly. So I think that a 10 lap should be probably the best way of doing that. Unless they gave me credit for it right now. Which they did not. Oh, man! That's really rough. Okay, next up, we have 10 more challenges to go. Okay, friends, here we are. We have done it. I did a lot of this off screen, but I have all of the receipts. So let's show you what's going on over here, starting with a couple things. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, where even are we? I don't even remember. I think it was this one. Okay, so this one right over here. With this one, I was trying to jump on top of the geysers. Remember, that was one of our leftover challenges. Jump from one geyser to another. So I just grabbed the warp star. It didn't have too much of a flight ability, so it was kind of heavy. So just stuck over here with the second one, jumped over to the third one, and then landed on it. There we go, boom. Fly from a water column to another one. That one was easy, right? We talked about that. Here we go, this one. This one right over here was another one that we had to do. Taking a look at it, I'm trying to remind myself. We finished with everything. Oh, we have to finish with the wheel. That's right. So I just waited around for the wheel at the last lap and then finished with it. So that one was relatively easy, but it only shows up after you beat it because there's a little bit of a delay on that one anyway. So simple, done. As you can see over here, cross the finish line with the copy wheel ability. Done. Okay, next up. This one over here was Starman's power. Now remember earlier, Starman, you needed to fly. You had to do long jump. His special ability is long jump, but I think it's not necessarily a special, but it's more along the lines of if you are on like a gliding vehicle and you go off of a ramp, you're going to be able to go a lot farther with him. So literally do like 3 laps on this. You can see just how far he goes with that. Just do that. Literally perform jumps that last 2 seconds, 2 different times in a race, and you're set. So that one was easy. Okay, next up. This one over here. It was hectic. We were going non-stop with all sorts of different bombs and items, looking for stuff as we usually do. With this specific one, we were trying to, I think we were throwing bombs at this. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, we grabbed the bomb power up. I charged it up right over here at the corner, threw it at the corner, boom. It hit 1, it hit 2 enemies, done. You hit 2 enemies with the bomb copy ability and you are set. So simple with that one, right? Just keep on doing it where you're going through the concept of, you know, just throwing massive power-ups all over the place, and then you'll eventually get that. This one right here, wow. DeRoach. What are we doing over here with DeRoach and the scooter? Let's take a look. This is all a blur to me right now because we were trying to go for everything. This one probably wasn't the bomb. Let's see, 8? Oh, the missile. Yeah, so the missile power-up does show up all over the place. So this one was essentially cumulative. Gain the missile power-up 3 different times. Very cumulative, very friendly. Love that one. This one over here. Let's take a look. I was waiting for some stuff. I literally passed up the dude with the booster. You saw me pass him up with the booster. Just throwing that out there. That one was a really, really difficult one. But this one right over here, what we're really trying to do is do the cumulative, go on the boost panel, Ride over the dash zone hidden in the waves a total of 5 times. It could be in any level or any attempt. So you can literally do it like 2 lap races the entire time, and then you'll be able to get that. So I wanted to showcase that we did do that one. Right over here, this one was interesting. Yeah, you got to jump over. You literally have to jump over the spinning tile with the hop star. So I hopped over those 2, and then you were done over here. If you blinked, you would have missed it. Right on this spot, when you jump over that spot, that's exactly what you had to do for it. So kind of interesting. I remember doing this. I'm like, oh, you have to dodge the spinning tiles the only time. And I thought these were the spinning things. So I just jumped over 2 of them, and you were set. So that was a really weird thing that kind of forced you to use the hop star. So anyway, I'll show you this right over this way. We did that. I kind of had to think outside the box for it. Yeah, win without going over any rotating panels. Very simple. All right, here we go. This one. This one was very unique. I had to bust out the second Joy-Con controller with a swerve star with player 2, and then I waited right by the finish line with a 1-lap race, and then I went over here with my character. I used my feet to hold this down, get the jet star, boost right past him, and then win. Pass a rider by boosting with the jet copy ability. You're never going to be able to do that in a race, I promise you. So use the second controller, put it on your toe, so you're holding down the button, so you're standing still, and then use the jet, farm for the jet back and forth. It took me 1 minute to do. It was insane. All right, and here we go. Coming over this way, this one's going to be UFO. So this one was a 99 lap with all items enabled. UFO, you have to hit 5 different enemies, 5 different racers. Here's the UFO ability. I went backwards to try to hit people. I think I hit 1 right there. I got a UFO 2 times in a row. I got so lucky. And then there you have it. Attack 5 riders total with the UFO copy ability. I don't know how any of you guys are going to replicate that, but that was pure luck. Crazy. And then last but not least, we have this over here. This is one of the hardest ones that really, it doesn't say. The flavor text does not do this one justice. You have to get the flash power up, and within the 3 seconds that you have the flash power up, you have to do 4 flashes with it. So just listen to it right here. Watch. Charge, listen. There we go. Listen, and then let it go, and then 1 more time. Done. That's it. So it's like you have to fully charge it, and you listen to like some sort of weird sound effect, and then that happens. So there you have it. We did it. Those are all the outstanding things we needed in Kirby Air Riders mode. We are going to quit right now. And because we did that, we have now gotten absolutely everything over there. Awesome. We got a decal. And we did it! 11/21/2025. We 100% did this. And we did not use our open spaces at all. Like, that's not a thing. Let's find out what we get. Oh, we got an ending for Top Ride. Cool. Great. So you got an ending for Top Ride, and it's just literally... That's it. It's just these little skits that Sakurai makes. I mean, I wish there was like a story. Other than... Oh, hey, remember these levels that you played over and over again? Here, some NPC characters showcasing it. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh, man. So about 5.5 hours, I would say. 5.5 hours to do this 100%. That's not too bad. But here's some skits. Some skit movies. Wow, here's a cart. Oh no, it got broken. Hey, there's the golem guy. There's the rotating disc, that's right. And then these weird things that fall down, okay. And then look, they've cleared them out. Here's Mountain. The cable cars, wow. And then Nova, an interesting run to the left of the screen concept, right? And there's the heart. But you literally cannot get off your ride in this game, so I don't know what they were talking about. All right, anyway, so there we have it. That was it. All 150. All 150 of them. And, friends, remember, for the flex, look. We have all 3 of our open spaces available. That is the true flex over there. And same thing with our air ride. And did we do that here? Oh, we didn't get any inside road trip. That's right. So that is the full flex. Look, look, look. 1, 2, and 3. We didn't force any of them. We did every single one of these challenges. And the reward list was pretty awesome. Love that. Yeah, so we got some different characters. We unlocked a mode by winning a total of 15 times. That's exactly how you unlock Nova. And there you have it. Cool, huh? Cool, huh? Yeah, man. Okay, so next up we have City Trial, which is 150 challenges there. I don't know what's in store for us, but it's gonna be crazy and I cannot wait. So yeah, shout outs to all of you guys watching at home. We have one more. And then, I don't know, should we end the series off or should we attempt to go online and do all these other ones? Because I have no idea what the online is like. Maybe we do it with, I don't know, people in the community? I couldn't even tell you. But anyway, I'm excited for it. City Trial happening next time. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching.